What camera did you shoot with, Simon?
Sony.
How do you feel about drinking out of a Canon lens mug?
This was me and Simon Baxter back in 2018.
It's getting dark.
It's really dreary out there
It's
already.
properly grim outside, and we don't think the snow's going to hit in time.
So 5 years ago, Simon and I went to a beautiful photography location full of hopes and dreams of beautiful wintry conditions. And unfortunately, as is quite common with landscape photography, the conditions did not materialise until now. 5 years later.
This video is sponsored by MPB.
Oh my! It's like icing sugar on the trees.
Oh, this is better than we ever could have hoped for.
Oof. Whoa, this is looking very promising. Do you like my new jacket? Got it in Iceland?
All right, nice, yeah. Yes, very on trend.
Yeah? Nice colour?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
It's lovely and warm.
Was it free by any chance?
Whoa! Right, let's go. Come on. We've got some images to shoot. Simon filming the important things. Did I show you my new gloves?
Oh my god.
Valorette gloves.
Oh, yeah, it's product placement, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, very good.
If you need gloves, link below. So at the minute, it doesn't look like there's anything to photograph as we just walk into the abyss of the white fog. But Simon assures me there is a nice selection of lone trees this way. I have my first shot that I want to take, but I feel like I need to ask Simon's permission to photograph all of these trees. Simon, are you okay with me photographing this tree? Yeah. Simon, he says it's okay. It's good news. It's quite nice filming a video out with Simon actually, because it's just like, I don't feel like I'm doing photography, or it doesn't feel like work. I just feel like I'm having a good time, which is quite nice. Now, you see this birch tree behind me here, that's what I'm going to shoot. It's faded in the mist, and there are a couple of trees behind it which obviously fade thinner and thinner, which gives it a kind of very cool ethereal look. Just going to shoot it handheld, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll go ISO 400, f5.6, 1/40th of a second, and I'm just going to make sure the image stabilization is on. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so good. Like, I got excited before when looking through the viewfinder, but I've just switched to a 1:1 aspect ratio. It looks so good, like so easy and simplistic. And that's my best type of photography. The type of photography where you don't need stress, you're not chasing the light, you don't need to think about complex compositions. It's just conditions are so good that you can just point your camera at anything that catches your eye and it looks good. And that's what we have today. Snow, mist, lone trees, characterful trees. This is going to be good. I'm so glad I came out with Simon this morning. Oh yes. Here's the man at work. All right, what camera's that you got?
This is a Sony, which undoubtedly, in my opinion, the best all-round camera for landscape photography.
Have I showed you my new camera? Nikon.
Oh, it's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Nikon Z8.
Yeah. But we all know it's not the camera, don't we?
No, it's the lens. So I'm not back in 1 hour, call search and rescue. All right, so whenever Simon directs me towards some trees, it means one of two things. Either one, they're beautiful, but he's already photographed them, which means all my images are always just judged against his. Or it means they're really difficult to shoot and he's testing me. Anyway, he's directed me towards this tree here, which actually does look quite nice, got a bit of character. Another nice tree there in the background. This fog just makes everything so beautiful. I am far too hot. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh no. No. Ah, no. So what I'm doing rather painstakingly is walking around the tree, making sure I view it from every angle. Oh, remember how I said before you should always walk around your subject to get the best vantage point? Well, I completely I always give the advice that when it's snowing, don't do that. Or if you're going to do that, be very mindful of your footprints. But of course, I wasn't really aware because of the heather, and you don't necessarily expect to leave a track through heather because it's not pure, pristine snow. Oh man, I've just left a massive track through what is arguably the best composition on this tree. Well, certainly the one I found anyway. Thank goodness for AI generative fill. Let's see how good of a job it can do in this instance. Well, I really love the shot. I love the composition of the isolation and the loneliness of the tree, and obviously the snow and the frost. It's beautiful. That flipping trail that I've just walked through is an absolute disaster. I'm ashamed, but I always like to share everything that I do, so I am going to try and clone it out. I don't like it, it's my fault, I put it there, so therefore I feel like I'm allowed to remove it. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me know in the comments if you think that's perfectly acceptable or if you think I should be struck off the Photographers Guild. Anyway, beautiful composition, nice and simple, straightforward. F8, ISO 64, now we're on a tripod. And yeah, Lord, even if, I don't know, I don't care that much. It's hard to care when you're having this much fun. Have I shown you my new camera?
You must have some affiliate links in your description or something.
Oh yeah, affiliate links to everything below. This is the new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, not sponsored, cost me about 600 quid with all the gear and everything.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just so, I don't know, oh dear. My idea is to use it for filming in places where I'm not comfortable filming. Traveling, airports.
Nice, bit more discreet.
Yeah, just pull it, I don't know, I mean. How are you getting on?
Good. I kind of, in typical fashion, I'm obsessing over a particular tree or group of trees, just trying to tease as much out of it as I possibly can.
Nice.
But it's the kind of general idea of it is working pretty well.
Look at this head. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Arca Swiss. It's nice, that a geared head. I wouldn't mind one of them.
You know me, I'm not a gear person, but this is a godsend. It's an investment in your photography, and I wouldn't be without it now.
Right, I'm gonna go find a third composition back where I took my first shot, I think, and I will leave you to it.
Have fun.
Cheers. Oh man, this tree that's just in front of me is incredible. Yeah, there we go. This tree in front of me is incredible. Just the fact that there's zero wind and the snow is clinging to it like an incredibly heavy frost. And it's different to the trees I've photographed so far. It's so much more, I don't know, there's just a much stronger shape to it. It's beautiful. I'm using the full 14mm of this lens, so it's super wide. I'm really close to the tree. I'm like 4 meters from the trunk of the tree, and this is a big tree, and it just stretches out, and I've positioned myself so there's nothing else surrounding it, so it's completely isolated. And the tree is beautiful, obviously, with all of the snow and the frost. But what makes this so special for me, two things, well, many things actually, the snow, the frost, the mist, but two main things that caught my eye in particular about this tree. One is the even distribution of branches. It's such a perfectly shaped tree. Second is the collection, the distribution of birds' nests. Just gives it so much character. So this image is just all about the tree. Super wide, tree in the middle of the shot. That's it, it's F8. It's as simple as that. It was more, the only decisions were where to stand, creeping backwards and forwards. Pretty straightforward stuff, but on a day like today, you don't need to work too hard. Beautiful. You all right?
Hello?
You ever think about selling this camera?
I do have 2 cameras for sale, actually. Are you interested?
No, where are you selling them?
I don't know yet. They're still sat in the cupboard.
Well, let me recommend MPB, where you can sell your cameras and you can buy used cameras. So, if you want to sell your cameras, just go onto MPB's website, mpb.com.
Okay.
Input the camera model, input the condition that it's in, right? You know, excellent, good, used.
Yep.
And they'll email you a quote. And then if you accept the quote, they'll send you a shipping label, send it off, bath free, they'll do you a good price, no problems.
Okay.
And if you want to buy some used gears, maybe get a couple more lenses for this camera here, well, they have a great range of used lenses on their website. That's mpb.com, by the way.
Well, I mean, I've quite a few things to sell, so maybe they could sponsor my video.
So yes, I would definitely recommend mpb.com as a place to buy, sell, or even just trade gear. So Simon, if you want to trade this piece of junk for like a Nikon Z8 or something, then you could do that at MPB. So all the links are below. That's mpb.com to buy, sell and trade your used camera gear. This is outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Baxter plagiarizing my image. The funny thing is, you know his image is going to be better than mine. Somehow it'll be better than mine, even though it's like exactly the same, apart from I was 90 degrees further around the tree that way. It already looks like you've got a cleaner foreground. I'm not happy about this. Oh God.
Well, Simon, two can play at that game.
Obviously that was a joke. Well, a half joke, because I am definitely shooting the same thing Simon's shooting. Just beautiful. It's just, he pointed out the pine needles on this tree, and when you look at them, it's so like abstract. It's incredible. So I'm basically going to play around and more or less shoot what Simon's shooting. So within a pixel or two. Let me get this on camera for posterity. Have you done a 16:9 composition? Have you done a 16:9 of this?
I've done every aspect ratio you could possibly think of. No, I haven't.
No. Right, I'm doing a 16:9. Sorry, I'm kicking Simon's tripod. I'm ruining his photo shoot. And I'm stealing his image. So, right, serious now, serious face. So I've got much lower down so I can see underneath the tree and through the tree to a second tree that's beyond. And I'm thinking more of a panoramic aspect ratio / crop. That's what I'm thinking. It's so cool though, it's so nice. Just these stark patterns of these needles and then this strong black trunk and fading off into the distance with the second tree. It's very, very nice. Oh.
Yeah.
I just don't like this. What do you think about that there?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Does it not? Oh,
well, no,
good.
because this is the thing. People fret over small details with trees, but trees are, they're just going to do their thing, and you have to embrace it.
Trees gonna tree.
Pardon?
Trees gonna tree.
Is that what I said?
No, that's what I'm saying. Haters gonna hate.
A tree's going to tree.
A tree's gonna tree.
A tree's going to branch.
A tree's gonna branch.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a technical question for you. In this shot that I framed up here,
Yeah.
where would you focus? Because you've got all the interest of the pine needles that you kind of want to be tack sharp, so those geometric patterns.
Yeah.
But then you've got the trunk, which obviously also needs to be tack sharp, and there's quite a distance between these needles and that trunk, and it's quite awkward because of where we're situated with the camera.
I think it'll be fine. Where you focused here on those branches that are hanging down, which are just slightly further back than some of your branches higher up, so you're going to get the depth of field there.
I've stopped down to f11 as well.
Okay, so that's going to get all your pine needles in focus. Your distant tree is soft anyway because of the fog. So your trunk, to be honest, you're not looking for a lot of detail in there, because even with our naked eye, we can't see much detail.
Good point.
It's just that soft kind of area of darkness is its appeal.
I want the trunk to be sharp, and I want the pine needles to be sharp. There's going to be a bit of compromise somewhere. I opted for the pine needles, and you agreed.
Sharp. Yeah, absolutely, because if all this is sharp, that's all that matters. Everything else is about feeling. It's not about the technical sharpness, it's about feeling, it's about mood, atmosphere, that ethereal quality, and that band of light straight across this area of the image is lovely. That's,
You think I should come down a bit?
No. My name's Thomas Heaton, and I'm out in the beautiful North York Moors with beautiful trees, beautiful heather, beautiful Simon, beautiful Meg. You know, a bit disappointed today now. Really struggling. Cue the melancholic music I've been using for the last 3 years, and I'll walk away slowly.